We wanted to mention right off the bat, we still have, right now, 10 tickets to sell for anyone who wants to come to a family pig class this fall. And they're in November and December.
Mm-hmm.
And we're lying in the middle of October right now. October 19th, we're recording this. So those dates are coming up fast. And we would love for you to come. We still have plenty of space, oddly enough, which is great. Actually, we don't usually have space this late in the year. So just variables have made that happen. But we want to have you come if you're available to come, and you could learn right before Christmas how to do a lot of processing, a lot of cooking. We're kind of doing our pig classes a little later in the year because we're starting with we started with lamb a couple weeks ago, and then we're doing beef this week and next week, and then geese.
Right.
And I think we launch right into like 3 family pigs.
And then pigs, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it is the season to kill the animals, which might be the theme of this entire podcast, is the good, the undiluted good that is killing farm animals.
It's becoming a theme of the year, actually.
Kind of is.
We talked about it last time.
Yeah, it's so good to kill them. I'm still searching for a negative. And I can't.
Death.
I can't find one.
Death always hurts.
It does, but it hurts so much more if you tarry, if you wait.
That's
for
true.
livestock.
Yeah.
If you just get it done, it's just a good on so many levels. But this is the time of year to harvest, or we're getting to the time of year to harvest animals, and it's so fun. And I hope to do this in the family pig classes coming up. It's preparation for the feast of Christmas, which is our solemn duty to celebrate for 12 days. And and it is to the degree that, it might even be venial to not be joyful on Christmas.
Yeah, there
or
have
worse.
been people writing about that.
Yes, and one great aid to that, to Christmas joy, is Christmas sausage. And ham and boar's head. And we will have slaughtered beef recently, so we should be all set to go with all of our Christmas fare, with plum puddings, because we should have a ton of suet. I even found some extra suet in the freezer, because we do need buckets.
Yeah, I need that. We might have to fight over it.
Yeah, we do need buckets of suet for plum puddings and mincemeat pie.
Mincemeat pies, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I just realized something. Plum puddings are kind of like bird feed. It's like a bunch of, instead of seeds, I guess it's fruits.
Okay.
All mushed together in a flour suet mixture.
Yeah.
And then boiled.
Yeah.
And so strangely resembling birds. The way that people feed, birds in their backyard.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, there are cool recipes for Christmas fare, particularly with the pig. And we'll get to dive into that for the family pig. There's Christmas sausage. They, in addition to candles on the Christmas tree, actual candles, they would hang sausages in France.
Yes, that's right.
Red sausages, and sometimes with like gold bands around them.
No, that's right.
Because it's festive and beautiful. And you make them red with their seasoning, with some paprika, some peppers, and it's a Christmas sausage strewn upon the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
So we'll be definitely making some Christmas sausage with our old spots that we're harvesting. We're actually, 2 of the pigs, the first pig class is going to be 2 lard pigs. It's going to be 2 mangalitsa's. I've got 2 mangalitsa gilts that their time has come, and they'll be for the first family pig class. And so that will be fun.
There's 2 spots left for that one.
Yeah.
If you just want to see a mangalitsa die.
Yeah, and that's the first. That's the first. Oh, whoops! I'm kicking things. That's the first family pig class. Is the Megalitsas this year or this fall, and that'll be great. They're on benevolent confinement on deep bedding, and I hope to get them buckets of acorns. The children are pretty good at collecting. Or at least they were last year, collecting 5-gallon buckets of acorns and just throwing them to the pigs. Mm-hmm. And they do devour them. I have even found my larger pigs, the boar and the sow, who are rationed. So they're not stuffed to the rafters every day. They only get, between the two of them, almost 5 pounds of feed in the morning and then 5 pounds in the evening to keep them lean and fertile. Because if they get too fat or huge, on both accounts, male or female, it can be difficulty conceiving and farrowing. So you keep them small, but that means they're kind of snacky all the time.
Oh, right.
They want snacks. And a pig's determination to get through, difficult skins and to obtain food that's hard to get is in direct proportion to how hungry it is. Mm. If a pig is full, he doesn't work. Mm. This is the thing with all creatures. They are super efficient. They are absolutely not going to work for their food if they don't have to. But if they're a little snacky, then even the boar and the sow, they will crunch right through a ripe hickory nut, which is like a rock. It's unbelievable how thick the shell is to a hickory nut. And there's so little, meat in the nut. It's absolutely delicious meat if you can get to it. But no problem. They just crunch them like they're chips or something.
Wow.
It's amazing. But we'll do those mangalitzas. We'll have lots of lard. And one of my favorite things to do for the mangalitza in particular, we do it with all the pigs, honestly. But there is something unique about the mangalitza's fat. It is so tender, such that you can just slice it thin and eat it raw, which you can do with all pig fat. But the unique thing about mangalitza and pigs with that more unsaturated fat profile is that the fat melts in your mouth. It is not there. It's not chewy at all. It's actually tender, and it melts away. Whereas the old spot fat, also plenitudinous and beautiful and white and delicious, but it has a little more collagen laced in it, and it seems it's a little more harder. So it's great for sausage. It requires higher temperatures to melt it, and you can eat it raw, but it's a little chewy. You're chewing the fat. With the old spot. Mm-hmm. But mangalitza just melts away. Yeah. It's very delicious. So
lardo.
Yeah, we might have to for these family pig classes in anticipation of Christmas roast a boar's head. But we also need to save a boar's head for our Christmas feast.
I know.
And we won't require it, but we might also have to sing the boar's head carol at the family pig class.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But they'll be fun, especially because it is the season to kill pigs. We're coming into it. This is the traditional season when the larder is filled, because there's going to be a refrigerator outside very soon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll be great. I actually have prosciuttos in the walk-in that I think I started in September.
This year?
Yeah, and they're still sort of on the salt. Most of the salt is dissolved, but they're still just sitting there because I kind of just waiting until the proper hanging time. Oh. And it's this refrigeration that allows us to be unseasonable in our curing. Mm-hmm. And so if you're going to slaughter a pig in July, sometimes I just leave it in the walk-in on the salt and rinse it, dry it, and hang it right about now, as we're coming into the cooler times. Mm-hmm. And there are less flies about. Yeah. That's the main thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Great. Well, we're excited to have the classes. I hope that we can have a few more of you sign up and fill out the classes. The camaraderie that we have at these classes, too, is just unparalleled. Great people come. So if it's been on your bucket list for a while, please consider making it happen for Christmas. And yeah, I would love to have you.